Like, the keys aren't even properly responding now. When I try to trade with people, the right numbers won't pop up. I have to press it like 2 or 3 times to make sure it gets the proper number. So fuck it if I'm trying to make deals on the fly. And if I'm trying to assign proper orders to each and every single trader that's passing through, for fucking get it. I like how about iron and wool have just about the same value in this game. Makes steel wool a perfect thing to produce, I would imagine. If only. Let's do some real talk here for a second of what I'd like to see out of this game in the future. I would love to see this become a much more in-depth development game. And when I say that, I mean a lot more options. It's got great capacity, although not as far as whether or not it lags the fuck out of your system for no good reason. But I mean, it looks good, and it has great mechanics, it's fun, and it's simple. I think that's the real charm of this game, is its simplicity. And I'd say, you know, allow that simplicity to continue by all means. But maybe make it so that there is an element of, if you can manage more complexities like running industries, maybe on a grander scale, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit more rewarding, a little bit more efficient, you know? That's all I'm saying. Holy crap, the lag. Ah, damn. They got that area set up real fucking quick. I honestly wasn't expecting that area to be finished this soon. I was expecting that to take a good year or two. But I am very grateful to be wrong. 1,420. You can also notice I have, like, no wool at all. I'll keep trading out. Even if it means I'm running my supplies really low, I'll keep trading out. I'm really hoping that these industries will see more textiles coming in. I'm really sad to see that there's no wool stored anywhere in my city. I mean, I guess I could start livestock pens if I wanted to. I have the resources, by all means. It's just more of a question of, do I want to commit land to that? And once I build it, I'm not probably going to want to ever remove it, because that's the way I am. Like, I remember saying that this area was going to be only temporary. Bullshit. I haven't touched this area. I have left it pristine, and I have built to the circle arcs. Same with this. I've just let it go. Fucking frozen up in here. And I haven't even expanded up into this forest, which I wanted to earlier in the game. I mean, hell, I still have a whole section of town I could build right here on this corner. If only I hadn't built that tiny little forester's hut. And I even built the goddamn market here without taking this stuff out. It surprises me to no end the dickery that these mountains do. I wonder if I could go for something like longest tunnel. Oh! Holy shit! That is a massive ass tunnel. Wow! Where could I get that so it would be right here? It wouldn't be effective at all, don't get me wrong. Probably never get used. Although, it makes me wonder, If I build a tunnel there, can I also build cross sections of tunnel? I cannot. They got it worked out pretty well. Alright. Can I remove a tunnel? Not placed. Wonder if I could remove that tunnel. I've never tried to. Oh my fucking god, look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit. Wow. There's no tunnel to be had there. They have to crouch down when they go through, I guess. I'm just gonna form it right up to the edge. Just because I want to fuck with it. Make it even smaller. Just look at that bullshit tunnel. It kind of pisses me off. Although the mountains in general in this game piss me off. You know, why can't I just fucking break down this mountain for all the stone I need? Bullshit building a quarry. Let me just take this stone out. I'll build plenty of houses with it, trust my ass. And I'll use the remaining dirt to start filling in these bullshit little pockets of river that don't let me build anything. Okay, so this section is still under construction, which is absolutely fine. I'd actually say it's going pretty well. Outside of the massive lag spikes. Yeah, definitely want to make sure that people have a walkway here. I'm almost considering pushing stuff for this area back by one, just so that there's at least a small walkway. Although, actually, I don't know why I did it to that extent. That was unnecessary. I'm gonna allow for a walkway. All I really have to do is that. I might be able to fit another one in, since I'm not being a dumbass. Yeah, I think I got an extra one there. You can see the havoc this game is now wreaking on my machine. It's actually really just not on my machine, it's just wreaking havoc for no real good reason. I still wonder what causes these massive lag spikes, because it is not my computer. Unless there's some way I can start allocating more resources to Banished, and I just don't know it yet. Which is all well possible. I don't deny that. I'm not an utter computer whiz. How far is the market there? Okay, so I'm gonna want that housing, if I do have housing, to be right along that edge. Otherwise I'm gonna start over-covering this area. And start messing with the efficiency of the Forester Lodge. Even if only by a small bit. Alright, I'm gonna save, because I'm getting worried. And I'll go ahead and overwrite one of my older saves. 1450. Do have a lot of families just all over the place. A lot of construction still going on also. It's all good, it's all nice. And I do still have to unlock this area at some point. And I suppose I need another chapel somewhere. Or else I'll be a godless heathen forever. I swear to you that 5x and 10x are still basically the damn same. So I imagine most of the people moving through this area right now are builders. So building a stone road would be, I mean, it'd help the builders, but that'd be about it. Need to wait and see what actually starts moving through these areas. Although, I will add an extra 100 builders. And then I'll go ahead and add another extra 100 traders. as well as max out the number of vendors. Because general laborers standing around getting to do jack squat all day, it's kind of a broken system. So 1,400 people and 7 clerics, yeah, that adds up. 14 times 2. Oh, my education rate's going down. I'm down to 20 or 71% now. I seriously had a generational gap, didn't I? That is my fuck up. I'll try to build another few schools. I guess it's just because I had a massive population boom. I wasn't quite expecting what I needed to be expecting. An onslaught of schools and students kind of went way above my head. We're at that point again, where I'm so low on stone, jack shit is developing right now. And I would fix it with this guy, but unfortunately he is at the wrong place. So I think my stock of coats went down a little bit, but alternatively, I now have a very comfortable amount of wood, and a kind of comfortable amount of firewood as well. 72%, 1,478 citizens. Ah, you got so much stone, and yet I have no firewood to give you for it. Curses. I wish I could direct them to go to, like, another dock. It's so often that I just, like, I have so many resources in the surrounding docks that I would love to give you these guys. Holy crap, I have a storage barn that's empty for once. Actually, I have 2. That's amazing. 9 times out of 10, my storage barns are absolutely chock full of everything. Let me guess. Yep, storage for produced goods. Again, right up next to capacity. Doesn't matter that my population is expanding. With the massive amount of food I have, doesn't matter that my population is still expanding. So, with 500 homes and 1,500 citizens, that means I currently have a house-to-citizen ratio of about 3 to 1. A little bit less. And I have nearly have an adult-to-house ratio of 2 to 1. So that means on average, every family has a kid, but just one. Which means there's probably a lot of families that don't have any. Which potentially will mean that there's a lot of viability for more children. But it also possibly means that there's a lot of pairs of people that are above the age to potentially have children by a good extent. Ooh, wow. My disease is... or not my disease, but rather the disease that's going through my town is starting to spread. I've had a lot worse. I say that and jinx myself, as it suddenly climbs to about 60. Yeah, it looks like my population is going to start having to battle this disease that's coming through. Well, there's a fun time. I'm starting to think that I want to take this guy out, just because he's not in the most opportune place. He served pretty well for a good long while. This guy, however, can stay. Okay, so 2 of the docks are almost done. A third has all of its resources planted, and the other 2 have some of the resources planted. And now I'm starting to see a bit of population decline. Like I said before, once you get up to a certain height, it doesn't seem to matter what you do for your population. You just kind of start dying. Ooh, I really hope all those people don't die. Do I have enough physicians for all of them? Yeah. I have enough physicians for 120 patients. I guess I should add a few more clinics in, though. Because obviously, if the disease got that far spread, that means that just through the simple act of people walking by each other, that disease got spread. I could take out some of the housing, like this. Actually, I think I would only have to take out that one house to fit the hospital there.